Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to discuss GM's new GT3 C8 Z06 race car that they will start selling to the public. Will you be buying one? Hello everyone and welcome back to Brink of Speed. Today I am extremely excited to discuss this new GT3.R C8 Z06 race car that GM is going to start selling to the public. But before we get into that, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button. As you know, this helps break the YouTube algorithms and it shows YouTube that you're really enjoying these videos. Also, if you don't want to miss a single one of these videos, make sure to smash that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. All right, let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so as you can see, I am on the Mid-Engine Corvette forum, and I wanted to bring you here briefly because I wanted to read some of the things that they talk about with this new GT3R C8R racing in 2024, and talk about this brand new race car that GM is actually going to allow the public to purchase. Now, this is huge news, ladies and gentlemen, because of the fact that this will be the first time ever that GM has built something like this for people like you and I to go out and purchase. Now, will most of the public be able to purchase this? That's the real question. And that's really what I want to focus on today with this video. I don't want to get all clogged up with the major details of this racing series because I don't know a huge amount about it. If you know more than what I tell you, leave those comments down in the comment section below. But like I said, I really want to discuss who is going to be able to purchase one of these cars, how many they will make, and what the price of this car will be, which will obviously determine who is going to be able to purchase one of these cars. Because this could be a multi-million-dollar car, it could be right around $1 million, or they could make it a lot more affordable and, you know, really charge something in the realm of a couple $100,000 to maybe $500,000. But anyway, let's get into some of the details that they talk about here on the Mid-Engine Corvette forum. And I just wanted to read a couple of things here for you. So I want to focus starting here. It says, for the first time in its 24-year history, Corvette Racing will contest multiple endurance racing championships during a globe-trotting 2022 racing program. Corvette's production-based race team is set for full-season championship challenges in both the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship and the FIA World Endurance Championship. Corvette Racing will field one Chevrolet Corvette C8R in each series with a two-car effort planned for 24 hours of Le Mans. All 6 Corvette racing drivers from 2021 will return for the new season, and it names the drivers. This is the most ambitious schedule that Corvette Racing has faced in nearly 25 years of competition, said Jim Campbell. It will be an honor to race in both the IMSA and the WEC series at some of the best racetracks in the world. Chevrolet also confirmed that it will build and sell the Corvette Z06 GT3.R race cars to customers beginning for the 2024 racing season. So that right there tells us that they will have to be built and sold quite a bit before 2024 to allow people like you and I to buy them. Well, not like you and I, unless you've got millions of dollars probably, but the public to purchase these cars so that they can get them ready to go racing in 2024, which that series usually starts in January, I believe. So this is really, really cool. What this reminds me of right off the bat is the Ferrari Challenge Racing Series that everyday Joe Blows like you and I can get into. But obviously, again, you have to have the money, you have to have the time, you have to have the commitment, and you have to have the skill to be able to do it because you're racing a car that's several $100,000, maybe even close to $1 million when it's all said and done. And if you break it, you don't have a sponsorship. And that's what this car, I believe, is going to be. You're not going to have any kind of sponsorship. This is going to be a car that you want to take racing. But I'm interested to know from you all if this is something that would interest you. If you already take your cars to the track, I know I have quite a few people on here that follow my channel that definitely do that. So if you can afford this car, is this something that you're gonna definitely get into? I mean, I know this is something that I absolutely would love to own and get into. If I could become a part-time race car driver, of course, that would be a dream come true, or even a full-time race car driver, that would be a dream come true. But as you see here, I myself am a track enthusiast. Even though I haven't been able to get my new C8 out at the track, as you've been seeing this footage that I've been showing you, I absolutely love going to the track. And it would be so amazing to get to be able to drive one of these GT3Rs at the racetrack. But as we're talking here, as I've been showing you these pictures, I absolutely love the way this car looks. I'm sure you do as well. And just kind of breaking down what we're seeing here, as you can see from this front picture, instead of it only having one dive plane, they put two on here, just like the C8R. And by the way, this resembles the C8R race car, obviously, but there are some subtle differences. Now, if you look at the front splitter and the front fascia, this all resembles the C8R. These dive planes, of course the wheels of course the tires, not the wheels, but the tires. And then the side skirt resembles the C8R. And this section here on the fender area definitely is just like the C8R. So yeah, if you take a look at the C8R, there are some differences for sure with this car, but I actually like the way this GT3R looks better, especially when you look at the paint scheme. I really love the gradient effect that they use on this paint scheme. I love that you get both the hypersonic gray look and the accelerate yellow. It's kind of like a faded accelerate yellow look. Those are both excellent colors. They're both C8R colors, and I love that you've got this huge American flag on both sides. That is awesome. That just shows that this is an American race car. Also, another thing that I noticed is they used the C8 logo as part of this gradient effect on the rear quarter panel. So this is really nice, and it even goes back here to the rear fascia. We have these massive openings back here to get the engine heat out. Massive openings down here, this enormous rear diffuser. And I really like that they use the same exact wheels. To me, looks like the same wheels that they put on the C8 Z06. They're probably smaller. These are probably like 17 inches, maybe 18 inches, because you really got to get a lot of rubber down to the road with these race cars. But the rear spoiler is also different. This is very reminiscent of the brand new GT3 RS. It has that same type of look to it. And if you look at the top side down view, this car is just absolutely gorgeous. So again, this is really reminding me of the Challenge series in Ferrari, but I think this might even be a little bit more involved than that series, just because of the fact that this car is going to be built from the factory like this. I think when you join the Ferrari Challenge series, you actually have to buy the car and then give it over to the shop that actually converts those cars into race cars. This picture is really cool too, because you can see that it's sitting at COTA, Circuit of Americas, and what a more fitting track than that. It's the only US Formula One track, and here we have the first US Corvette race car that the public can buy. So what a great looking car, what a great track. Again, let me know in the comments down below what you think of this. I think this is going to be spec'd out with the exact same engine as the C8R as far as power goes. And so it's not going to have the power of the C8 Z06. Obviously, we're not going to have, 670 horsepower. It's going to have to compete with the rest of the race cars out there. Now, another thing that I really liked about this car is that it has this new opening down here. And I really think they should add this to the C8 Z06. I know they're not going to now that it's already done, but that would be really cool if they added that. I think probably what they'll do is they'll probably add that to the C8 ZR1 or maybe Zora, but I really like that. So let me know what you guys think about the way that this beautiful C8 Z06 GT3 car looks. I absolutely love it. Another thing that I noticed about this spoiler is it could be active aero, but even if it's not active aero, it's probably fully adjustable to give you more downforce for certain tracks and less for other tracks. So as far as how many of these GM will actually make, I really don't have any idea. I would think it would be probably less than 100. I would say probably even less than 50. It's going to be a very small amount of these that they make, so they will be extremely rare and, like I said, probably very expensive. Well, let me know your thoughts down below on how many you think GM will build of these new GT3R Z06 cars. Anyway, that's really going to do it. If you know more details and you want to put them down in the comments below, do so now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that thumbs up button. And if you don't want to miss a single one of these videos, make sure to smash that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. I hope each and every one of you has a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you, hopefully, on the racetrack.